Greetings, minions, survivalists, and fellow gamers. This is Silverblade, and I'm playing 7 Days to Die, Alpha 12.5, and this is episode 91. So if you watched the last episode, you know that, well, we're inside the large apartment building in the middle of the hub city. Well, I can't say it's in the middle, but it is in the hub city. And we're on the second to top floor of the apartment building. We've done the upstairs, and now we're on this floor. I was going to just start off into tearing into these rooms and looting them, but I think what we ought to do is go up to the roof and loot the roof, and then come back down here. So in order to do that, let's get this in the toolbar. We will kind of bridge across here once I get the thingamabobs in the diddle hopper there. Alright, so we will take the ladder upstairs. So yeah, we're just basically looting the entire hub city, getting all the useful goods we can of. Mainly we're looking for oil, and we're looking for repair kits. Or we're looking for repair kits and looking for oil to make repair kits. And haven't had much luck in the last couple episodes, so hopefully our luck will change. And it doesn't look like there is Jack and or Shizzle up here. And Shizzle, or Jack, one or the other, has just left town. Nice of me to screw up a cool phrase. Anywho, let's get back to what we were doing originally. So, here we go. So we'll start off on the right and make our way around to the left. Since we are not going to need these, might as well swap these back. Groovy. And nothing. And get back there. There we go. Alright, so let's go make poopies. Always wash your hands after making poopies. Always put the toilet seat down after making poopies and peepees. You want me to say that again? Poopies and peepees. Are you giggling like a 14-year-old? Are you a 14-year-old? We're all 14-year-olds in spirit, aren't we? Actually, I'm more like 6 years old, but that's beside the point. Yeah, lots of the same old, same old. Who knows, we might get surprised by something good out of one of these things eventually. Hey, look at that. Scrap iron. Alright, so this place is clear. Back it up. There we go. Sweeping around to the right. Now, if you don't know why I keep saying sweeping around to the right, or starting off at the right, it's sort of a way to do a search pattern so you don't get lost or confused when you're in a twisty-turny kind of place. In this particular instance, you know, I go around to the right side of the walls, and that way I know where I've entered and where I've come out. Yeah. You probably get the idea. But basically, when you enter a place, you pick a direction, right, left, up, you know, whatever, and you just continuously follow the wall around that direction. And then the last place you go is like the center, or if you come to certain areas, sometimes you might have to take a left, but you know, you're just basically skimming the perimeter of a place. Excellent. So there's that. Let's get that and that, and now we're full of stuff and poopies. It's funny that there's a if you guys are familiar with the game Ark, I don't play it myself because it would give my computer a heart attack. But I just find it funny that it's a video game that is a pooping and dinosaur simulator. Quick, press Z! Alright, so how are we gonna get rid of some of this crud? Bottled water. Can't drink it. You could do this though. And repair. Boy, they're beating the hell out of that wall. Alright, so that did that for all the good it did me. And we'll take painkiller. Don't really need to, but why not? Alright, we'll just scooch through here. I know I could scrap that candy tin. But I'm kind of holding that off to as long as possible. Excuse me. Just a little bit of lung butter in there. Freshly churned, but unsalted. I can't believe it's not lung butter. Oh, heh. Alrighty. Let's see, that's everything. So we just keep going around this side here and back out to the hallway, and now we have this room. This is gonna get boring, guys, so please bear with me. Alright. So, go around this way. And wow, it is getting dark. Of course, it's like an hour and a half to midnight. No garbage out here. Alright, so we just keep scooting around the right side. I'm just waiting for something to come flying out of the wall and go boo. You know, try to do a jump scare type of thing. I don't usually scare that easy. But, I'll tell you a little story though, if you don't mind. A few years back, my niece used to live with me, and just around the corner is the school that she went to. And so, you know, I'd wake her up in the morning and make sure she's all ready for school, and then, oh, what's this across the... Okay, I guess it's just a ghost. But anyways, you know, I'd get her up in the morning, and I'd find a funny video to get her, you know, in a good mood to start her day, and, you know, and we'd walk to the school, and I'd tell her funny stuff, or, you know, just try to get her in a good mood for school and to have a good day, because I'm an awesome uncle. Well, in the afternoons, I would pick my niece up from school, and her best friend, my other minion, and, you know, I'd bring them to my place, and my niece's friend would stick around here until her mom got out of work, and then her mom would pick her up and take her home. So in the morning, this one morning, my niece and I were walking down the sidewalk, and we didn't get very far from my house, probably 3 or 4 doors down, right? And my other minion, my niece's best friend, she hid behind a bush and decided to jump out at me and my niece. At which point, my niece screamed because she was shocked, and me, I yelled. I didn't scream, I yelled, and I went into a martial arts defensive position just out of instinct. And I was, if I hadn't been paying attention, I probably would have punched her right in the face. But I didn't, and we were all laughing about it, you know, immediately afterwards. But that's kind of how I am. I don't, you know, scream and freak out. I don't have much flight, but I sure have a lot of fight. You know what I mean? So, but it still is funny looking back at it. You know, almost punched my niece's best friend right in the face. Okay, what? Yeah. Let's see what's in there. Can of food. Let's see if I can eat something. Something soupy. Here we go. So yeah, when it comes to these video games and stuff, I really don't get jump scared. Stuff can jump out and I'll probably just nervously laugh or something, but I really don't get scared by stuff. But I will make a comment about one exception. I don't know about you guys, but I remember the game Resident Evil 2. And it was several years ago, and I got the version for PC. I still got it somewhere. Anyways, very early on in the game, when you're at the police station, and I hope I'm not spoiling this for anybody, but anyway, early on at the police station, you'll come across this hallway, and as you walk down this hallway, a flock of crows will come smashing through the glass windows and down the hallway. And they don't hurt you. I don't recall them hurting you anyway. But, yeah, you know, you had the zombies, you had the lurker, all that stuff. But no, the thing that got me was the windows shattering and a flock of birds come just pouring through. It got me so bad that I reached over, and on my the computer I was using at the time, it had a big power button on it. It was probably about the size of oh, it's bigger than the cap on a 2-liter bottle, right? It's a big button, and it stuck out a little bit. And that was the power button on my computer. When those birds jumped out like that, it scared me so much. My first reaction was to reach over and slap the power button on my computer. Boom, computer game over. Just like that. And that was the first and only time that a video game actually jump scared me, and it really wasn't something to be scared of, like a face or something like that. It was just a bunch of birds crashing through glass and coming back. My character, it came completely out of nowhere for me, scared the hell out of me enough to reach over and slap the button on my computer. Just wham, muscle memory. So yeah, I've seen the videos for like Five Nights at Freddy's, and oh, there's one of an asylum. You know, didn't scare me at all. But that one scene in Resident Evil 2, way back when, it just cracks me up now, though. So I hope you enjoyed that brief or overly long story. It's something to do while meandering the halls of this hellish place. So, like before, we'll take out the top step. Excuse me. Alright, so now we'll continue on to the next floor. Surprise, surprise. At some point, I gotta find some wood so I can make a trunk to probably store some stuff in. Anyway, it's all same old, same old. So, tell me guys, what games have you watched or played that scared the hell out of you, that made you do something like slap the power button? Or what has somebody done to jump out at you that caused you to get in a defensive position where you're about ready to punch somebody? Go ahead and leave those comments in the comment section below, because I would really love to hear some of you guys' stories, some of you guys' jump scares. I think everybody else might like to hear some of that stuff too. Blackmail material doesn't come easy, you know. Alright. Now, excuse me for just a moment. A little parched throat. My other computer's kind of freezing up a little bit. There we go. Just had to move the mouse a little bit. And carrying on. I don't think we're going to find what we're looking for in here. But it'll be nice to just have it searched through. And at least you guys will get to know what to expect when you come in here, because it's all generally the same stuff. I actually just throw that on the ground. I really don't need the glass jars. No, thank you very much. Now, talking about jump scares, my mom bless her heart. She's really, really jumpy. Okay, she's like 4'11". She's got the tenacity and sometimes the look of a pit bull or a bulldog. And normally she doesn't really scare, but thing is when she gets doing a specific task, like when she does the dishes or laundry, something that distracts her from her surroundings, she could be pretty skittish, jump scarish. And one of these days when we do it, poor old girl, she's gonna have a heart attack, I swear to God. But my mom has a language all her own, and we kid her about it. And she thinks it's funny too, after the fact, of course. Oh, meat. Yeah, we'll leave it. You come up behind her and say, "Hey, Ma," and she'll jump out of her skin and go, "Ah, chit of it." That's what she'll say. Instead of screaming or anything like that, she just, a bunch of words come flying out of her mouth, and you don't know what the hell she's saying. She don't know what the hell she's saying. But it's funny as hell. But the thing is you got to be extremely careful when when you come up to sneak behind my mom to spook her. Because if she's doing the dishes and she's washing a knife, she'll swing it. She's not afraid to swing a knife at Pooh. So there's no door there, but there was a door there. Okay, weird. Yeah. So if Mom's, whoa, what? Where'd you come from, asshole? An axe is not ideal. I'm surprised that I didn't get infected. That's odd. Nope. Didn't want to do that. But yeah, you get behind my mom and spook her, and she will climb right clean out of her skin and say a bunch of stuff in a language you've never ever heard of before and probably doesn't even exist. And it's funny. If she's doing the dishes, she'll stab you with a knife. If she's, say spraying, using hairspray, you'll get maced. If she's doing laundry, she'll throw cloth at you, towels, blankets, whatever. She'll throw it at you. It's just a nervous, quick response. It's more fight than flight. For us, it's amusing, but I know at some point it won't be because they'll probably end up killing her. But the woman is, let's see, she'll be 72 years old. 72 years old this year. And I'm afraid one of these days we'll do it and she'll have a heart attack. But what can I say? We're prankers in my family. It's in our nature. Alright, so we're at 24 minutes. Alright, see how many more we have to do. I might just do the rest of this building off camera. Yeah, we'll do this room, and then I'll do... Well, this should be relatively quick, I hope. We'll do this floor, and then I'll do the rest off camera, because I don't think we need to do 4 episodes of one building. Or 3 episodes of one building. That's just kind of... You didn't sign on for that, did you? Didn't think so. And you know the routine. You've seen my method for it. I hope you've enjoyed the stories at least. It's something to pass the time while we're doing the mundane and routine. And no safe. Okay. But yeah, like I said, I'd like to hear you guys' jump scares or reaction to something scary. You know, did you punch somebody? Did you scream your fool head off? Did you run away? Did you piss your pants? Did you poop your pants? Did you... I mean, the funnier the better, actually. Unless it's too humiliating, then, you know, don't humiliate yourself. But at the same time, have a sense of humor about it. I do. But I would definitely like to hear what you guys do when spooked. For me, it's punch, kick, or nervous laughter, generally. Or slap my computer off. Alright, we need something with moisture. It's gotta be moist. Can't eat that. Is this got moisture? Nope. Alright, I got too much stuff. Actually, we're just gonna fill this fridge with all canned goods and food. And water. I don't need the water right now. Or that. So if I come back, it's to retrieve that stuff. It'll be there for all eternity, probably, but... Alrighty. See, was there anything else in there? No. So make a mental note of it, minions. I left stuff in the refrigerator. Not like I'll ever need it, though. Someday I'll probably come back here and be like, whoa, major score, but I'd be like, no, I've already been here. We'll put the egg up in there too. And the beaker. Don't really need that. The water can go. Coffee can go. Actually, no, I'll keep the coffee, because I probably could use some more of that. Well, we're making a killing on scrap metals. So let's see, we got all that. So let's see, got just a couple more minutes left. I think we could probably hammer out this last room. I'm thinking somebody's going to be sneaking up those stairs at me. Alright. Sounds like something broke. Wait. Ah, stop doing that. There. Nope. It is so dark. Alright, for tonight, this will probably be the last episode I record for the night. I've done 3 in a row now. And I got to, well, last episode of 7 Days to Die. Next I got to record at least 3 episodes of Empyrean for you guys. So I hope you guys will enjoy or have enjoyed those episodes, because I think by now, if you're watching this, 2 episodes of Imperium have already aired or been made public. So I'm hoping you guys are enjoying that game. I am. Ooh, lots of coffee in that one. Alright, last room. Of course it's unlocked. I made it even more unlocked. Alright, so I'm going to come back into this apartment. Go directly to the refrigerator and not pass go. And we're going to put this in there. Chuck that on the floor. I think that's about everything there. And the reason why I'm not scrapping it all is because 1 can equates to half a pile of scrap, so it doesn't register. So when you get, there's certain items that are only half a scrap, and you ain't gonna get nothing for them if you scrap them, unless you do it in pairs, in even numbers. So for those you guys that may not have known that, now you know it. For the rest of you guys that did know that, well, I just wasted your time, but review is always nice from time to time. Alright, so anyways guys, we are over the time marker. Okay, he's being relatively quiet out there. So anyways, if you like this episode, please click the like button. If you dislike this episode, well, click the dislike button, but at least leave a polite and creative or constructive comment in the section below as to why you didn't like this episode. If you are bored with this episode, then click the dislike button, then the like button. They'll cancel each other out. It'll give you something to do. If you like my videos and you feel that they are worthy, then by all means, please share my videos on whatever social networks you're using. Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, well, Google+. Those last 2, nobody's ever on them. So anyways, if you feel like sharing them, by all means do so. I would definitely appreciate the free advertising. Please subscribe so you can keep up to date with all the videos as I put them out. You don't want to miss an episode, do you? Do you? Well, don't. Subscribe so you won't. See what I did there? Anyways, thank you guys for watching. It's now morning in this game, so I'm probably gonna I'll probably finish up this apartment building, and I will see you guys in Empyrean. So thanks for watching, and until next time, see you later. Twitch.